Hello and welcome back to Hard News. I'm Reverend Andrew Marcus Coleman III, and I'm here today with my esteemed guest, Nick Morganas.
Pleased to see you again, Reverend.
Yes, good to meet you
again.
Good.
So, Nicholas, who is your favourite ND1 at RCVC College?
Well, the best MD1, it's a very difficult thing to say right now because you're currently sort of about four months in, coming up to your fifth sort of month into the course. So I am compiling a league table at the moment for all the wrongs and rights that you do. I do have some leaders, but I'm not willing to actually tell you about those at the moment because I think it's slightly unfair and you have got another year left. At the end of that, someone will be picked and you will become the king of media. There'll also be an award for Prince and Princess of Media as well.
And what is your favourite film?
My favourite film is The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz is a fantastic tale of adversity and overcoming adversity. A man made of hay and tin, a lion. Where else do you get that these days?
What is the reason you went into the media industry?
To be honest with you, biscuits.
Who is Kaiser Sose?
I'd like to, right now, Reverend, to be honest, I'd like to squash these rumours about me and Kaiser Sose. We were pictured together in Hello magazine, but, and I will say this now, there's nothing going on whatsoever. We were seen, we did hold hands, but it was literally for the cameras. Nothing's going on. I'm a happily married man. Kaiser Soze is busy at the moment, and I don't think he wants to be bothered with this sort of stuff. He's got a lot of stuff going on. So categorically, there is nothing going on with me and Kaiser Soze.
Next question is, do you drink soup or do you eat it?
Well, this is obviously a chicken and the egg style question, Reverend. It's a very difficult question to answer. I was, although it came up the other day, I was on the tube. You've seen the tube? You know the tube? You've seen the tube by the Corn Exchange? Yeah. Well, I was on the tube, and you've seen the tube though. You know what I'm talking about. Right. So on the tube, there's a man across from me, Starbucks cup of soup. I don't know what flavour it was. It's inconsequential. You've seen the tube though, by the Corn Exchange. Yeah. Well, we're on the tube, and the guy was there drinking it. And I thought, hold on, this is soup. I thought, how do you eat soup? Do you drink soup? Do you have it in a bowl, in a meal situation? How are you meant to actually have soup? Soup, this needs to be recognised within the soup community, I feel, because it's a very thin line between drinking and eating soup. I would say, to be honest, Reverend, my personal choice is to eat soup. But on the tube, you've seen the tube, though.
Yes, I've seen the tube.
You've seen the tube.
Yes. Next question. Moving on.
What was your most nerve-wracking experience in the media industry?
Being locked in a cupboard.
What is your biggest claim to fame?
Obviously working with yourself, Reverend, and also obviously Kaiser Soze, but there's nothing going on there. Apart from that, I have just brought out my own brand of biscuits, Morgan's Munch biscuits. Very good.
And last question, do you personally ride a motorbike?
Good Lord, no. No, Reverend. Anything with two wheels is not to be trusted, in my opinion. Even four wheels really isn't that safe either. I personally drive an articulated lorry. I know it's environmentally unfriendly, but to be honest with you, I'd rather be safe and make sure that everything gets to where it needs to be from point A to point B safely. It's a lot like the tube. You've seen the tube. The tube? Yep, you've seen the tube. By the Corn Exchange. Yep. The tube takes you from one place to another safely. So a lorry, 18-wheel lorry, does the same thing, like the tube, but not underground.
Join us next week where we'll be interviewing someone else. I don't know who, nobody tells me these things. I just sit here and talk.